Today we're going to be looking into a deaf person's perspective of the Holocaust. And the sign I'm going to be using for Holocaust is destroy, because that's an accurate sign choice for what the Holocaust truly was. And I'd like to make this clear up front that I was not involved in the Holocaust myself. I was born in America. And my interest in this sparked when I spoke with a gentleman who actually did survive the Holocaust. And what I know about the Holocaust is anything I've seen in movies or in the newspaper, the media. You picture emaciated people, but I didn't think of deaf people being involved in that. And those who were involved in concentration camps and all things like that. So when I spoke with this one gentleman, who I met in 1958, he was telling me about his experience in the Holocaust, and it was shocking. And it wasn't until 1980 that I went ahead and did some more research on the Holocaust. And I heard some different personal experiences and anecdotes from people who were involved in the Holocaust. And I also learned of a meeting that was for Jewish deaf people. And so I had 2 or 3 people that I wanted to make sure were involved in that so they could preserve that culture and tradition. And they have a lot going on with that organization, which I'll go into details a little bit later. There was one sentence in one book that actually spoke out to me that was written about in 1980, and there wasn't much information there. And in history books and everything, every once in a while there's mention of deaf people, but there's really not much else out there. There's no stories or anything like that. So I actually would like to go ahead and take a moment now to show you a few stories of deaf people who were survivors of the Holocaust, so you can see their perspective and gain an idea of what they went through. And I actually have reached out to various survivors of the Holocaust, deaf people who were survivors, and I'm trying to preserve their story. And so right now I'd like to go ahead and start with a video we have, and we'll go into some more things later.